Hey, what's up guys? I got another water jug penetration test for you with the 8mm Mauser. I'm going to be using my Yugo M2447. And this time we're going to try the Hornady 196 grain boat tail hollow points. Here's the box they come in. 196 grain boat tail hollow point vintage match. According to the box, they come in at 2,500 feet per second at the muzzle. And here's a look at the round itself. So that's the Hornady 8mm cartridge. And we're going to be shooting from about 12 yards away. Okay. And here's the results. Our table cracked and broke a little bit again, and we broke another cinder block. But anyways, our jugs didn't fly very far this time, and it looks like number one didn't even take that much damage. Usually when I do a test with the Mauser with a ballistic tip or some kind of soft point, the first couple jugs take the most damage. But with the boat tail hollow point, we just had a little bit of damage to number one. You can see our entry hole right there. Broke open the side and over there by the handle, and just a little exit hole too, so it wasn't even expanding yet. And then here's our entry on jug number two. Looks like a little bigger entry. It was probably just starting to tumble is what I'm guessing, but jug number two actually took a lot more damage than number one. The whole thing's broken open. There's a hole on the bottom somehow, and I believe this was our exit hole right here. So after jug number two, it was definitely starting to break apart. We just had a massive exit hole. And then jug number three is over here, and it looks like it took the most damage. That was our entry hole right there. You can tell it was a pretty massive entry hole. It just blew the jug open, just like number two. Another split on the bottom. And I think our exit hole was right here. So that's what happened to jug number three. And jug number four is right here. Looks like the bullet was going more towards the right side now. Still looks like a pretty massive entry hole. Number four is also cracked open on the side and the bottom here. And there's a chunk of copper jacket stuck in the jug right there. And the jug is just cracked open right there also. So yeah, it was definitely veering off to the right. But then whatever exit we had is way down here on the bottom right corner. But we had an entry into number five, which was at the very bottom right corner. And the bottom is split open there and right there. And it doesn't really look like we had an exit, unless those things on the bottom are from fragments coming out, which is what I'm suspecting. And you can hear some pieces of the bullet in the jug. And yep, there's a chunk of lead and a chunk of copper jacket in there. So that's what was inside jug number five. Just the base of the copper jacket and a chunk of lead, which was probably the base of the lead core also. And there's also a chunk of copper jacket way over here to the side. So that somehow flew out away from the jugs and landed on the ground over there. But we actually have damage on jug number six also. There's just a little hole or a little scrape and a puncture right there on the side. I'm guessing it was from a fragment, and it looks like there's actually a fragment mark on the table right here. And one of them probably bounced up and hit this jug, and that's what that little mark's from. And there are little lead fragments on the table right here. So overall, our Hornady 196 grain boat tail hollow point pretty much stopped in the fifth jug, although we had fragments come out the bottom and put a tiny little hole in jug number six. And that's all the remains found of the bullet. This copper jacket that was laying off to the side, and these two pieces that were inside jug number 5. Actually, there's another piece of lead on the ground right here by our broken block. So that came out of the side of one of the jugs also. But anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.